Where do you go with this in terms of how they explain how he went from someone they knew and loved to somebody who could do something so monstrous?
There's a lot of disconnects, and there's a lot of unknowns, and there's a lot of things that quite frankly don't add up or seem implausible. She was never involved in shooting. She's probably about 90 pounds, so it's unlikely she could even carry a weapon or wear some type of a vest or do any of this. Where the couple was found, from what I understand, is that they were handcuffed, lying face down in this truck, shot up. There's a lot of things that just don't make sense. You know, no one has ever seen Saeed with any of the things that they, I mean, with some of the things they found on the scene, they haven't seen him with them.
Like what?
The pipe bombs, for example. No one had ever seen him use or have anything like that, and it just doesn't make sense for these two to be able to act like some kind of Bonnie and Clyde or something. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't add up. They don't have the military skills to carry out something like this, really.
Well,
frankly.
Authorities go back and forth on whether or not this shows sophistication or lack of sophistication in terms of how it was carried out. But are you saying that you're not sure that they did this?
I'm just telling you straight out that it doesn't make sense. It looks like if somebody had military training or something, yes, but there was none of that, and this person was not aggressive. We sat with the FBI for 3 hours, and they tried to identify some characteristics or some affiliations that he might have had that could have led him to act in this way, and they couldn't find anything. They were totally stumped, totally frustrated. You know, in the media, some have said that it may be work-related, like he was disgruntled in some way, but really everyone is clueless because there's nothing that would characterize him to act in this manner.
But to be clear, does the family have any doubts as to whether or not this was him and his wife who did it? Because the authorities have none, as you know.
I think the family's come to terms with the situation as the facts have been coming out, and they've been very accepting of it. They send their apologies and their wishes and their prayers to everybody who lost their lives, and they've let that be known already. So I think the family has been accepting of everything that has come out through the media and through the police reports. And they're very remorseful and they're very sad. They lost 2 family members of their own as well.
I just want to make sure that I'm hearing the same thing from you, counsel.
Sure,
it seems like you're saying it doesn't make sense. She might not have done this.
I'm just telling you as an attorney, I don't speak for the family and their views, and they're not deniers in any way. They're not actually affiliated with this in any way. They were really surprised to hear about these events. They were shocked. When they started to hear about them, they were worried for the safety of Saeed. They thought that he might have been getting attacked. They were completely shocked when they found out about it. So they're not denying anything. I'm just telling you from an attorney's perspective in the cases I've had, the facts don't make sense. That's all I would say.
That's the part I don't get. I know that you're not here to plead the case for the people who did the killing,
yeah,
I hope.
I'm frustrated. Yeah, I'm frustrated about it.
I think what David is trying to say is
because, you know, the officers say they took fire from this SUV. The people in the SUV were him and her. That's kind of the end of the analysis of possibility.
Chris,
right?
as you know, as an attorney yourself, you do also understand that we have to wait for everything to come in, not just bits and parts of the factual basis.
What
we wait
could
for the
come
whole,
in?
There's
Give
more
me a
information.
possibility. What could come in?
I don't know what could come in, but there's more information that we still haven't received yet. You guys haven't received everything yet. Nobody has.